Yo, welcome to my channel Wardrawsalot. Obviously I'm Ward, or I wouldn't have named it Wardrawsalot. I was browsing online like I always do, and then I stumbled upon something in the art section called a mystery art package, and I was like, So I clicked on it, and then my bonobo brain was like, okay, I kinda wanna see what's in the package now, and what they're gonna give us. I then contacted the seller telling them if they can combine one mystery package with the other so it could just be one big mystery package, and they agreed to do it. So here I am opening up this big mystery package on screen and hopefully making a good illustration with it. So let's go. I ended up paying about $32 with free shipping for packs of art supplies that I knew I was getting into that I didn't know what it was going to be, but they did hint that it was markers and stuff like that, so at least I was going to be like okay with what came in the box and not something completely left field like yarn. I emptied out the entire box and it was full of different packages, as you can see on the screen here, and then afterwards I proceeded to open them all up one by one to see what's inside. I started with the smaller packages and then worked my way up to the big ones. The first one came with a few pencils, one that I've never seen before. It was like a big number 2B pencil from what I can remember, and it said France on the side, and I was like, I've never seen this pencil ever, so that was different. It also came with a few graphite pencils and a lead pencil, and the second package actually had the same thing, just different variants, such as different graphite thickness for those pencils, and then some more lead pencils and another big pencil. The third package came with a bunch of Arteza fine liners, and I do own some fine liners from Arteza as well. They're actually very nice. The fourth package came with probably some of the best supplies, which ended up being 2 Copic markers, a Copic multi-liner broad, and a Tombow brush marker, which I've never used a Tombow brush marker before, so that was interesting. I could tell those 2 Copic markers were brand new as well, so that was like awesome for the price in comparison, which I'll break down later. I'm gonna be real, I lost count of how many packages, but the next one had a Sharpie fine liner in pink, along with some extra graphite / leads or whatever you want to call it, and a pencil, and then the package after that actually had the same thing but in different variants. So I'm guessing that they originally had these for like 2 separate kind of order things, but since I ordered more than one, that's what came up. The next package had a bunch of Ohuhu markers, and I was like, oh, this is cool because I've never used this variant of Ohuhu marker before. I've used the brush one, but I've never used the only chisel tip one. The next pack also had a lot more Ohuhu markers. This one, I think the first one came with 6, and then the next one after came with 6, which is so far 12 plus the 2 Copics, and then after that we get another pack of Arteza fine liners, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which also there was 12 of those. And I think this is the last package, and it had Ohuhu markers in it as well. Now I'm gonna put up the price on the screen real quick so you could see the value per item, which if you want to calculate that, it's price over unit, and then it would total to 65 cents a piece, which is actually pretty awesome considering I should say that, you know, art supplies is super expensive, so getting random ones that aren't so expensive and you can make an illustration with them without breaking the bank is actually pretty cool. Especially if you're new at this and you don't want to get something super expensive or crazy, then these would definitely be a great starter to making illustrations with markers, and it has everything you need. After opening up all the packages and seeing what's in them and then swatching them, because you always need to see what your art supplies looks like so you can know what you're working with, I decided to go ahead and start my illustration. Admittedly, I had no idea what I was going to draw because I was using random art supplies that I had no idea what it was going to be or the color scheme, so I waited to open them up and then see what I was going to do with them. Then after swatching them, I got the idea of what to do. So basically I ended up going with a illustration for 2021 because, well, by the time I put out this video, it's January 1st, 2021, number 1. Number 2, I just thought it would be nice to do like a New Year's / New Year's Eve drawing, because I don't think I've actually ever done one before, and I always saw other artists do it, and I always felt kind of like not good enough to do those kind of illustrations, but over the years I've gained a lot more confidence in how I draw and how much I enjoy drawing and all that stuff, so I decided why not join the crowd of other artists who also do it to show that I've grown and that I'm here to kind of, I don't know, say that my drawing is here for 2021 and that like hopefully my art will get better during that time as well. I've already come a really far way, but I want to go even farther than where I am now, and hopefully throughout the whole next year I'll get even better, way better than I am now. And yeah, that was a lot to say in one breath. I've never exhaled so deeply in my life. Now let's talk about the drawing real quick. I used green for the jacket because I had majority colors green, so it would be nice to transition between them. I also made it to where it's like a puffy jacket with like floof, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it. I just call it fluff on the jacket itself and the sleeves. I tried to keep a cohesive color scheme by using darker colors such as a blue shirt, and I made the pants match the jacket. There was also a lot of yellows and like golden tones, so I decided to do those balloons, but like my crappy rendition of those balloons that say 2021 on it, and then I proceeded to outline everything in black because although I liked the look of how it was without black outline, I felt like it needed something to just push ahead with it and, make it pop out. So after outlining everything in black, I put little pieces of circular confetti around everywhere in different colors like red, orange, and yellow. And the only thing I used out of the supplies that I got, or like my own supplies instead, was a white gel pen to make some stuff stand out like his eye or his hair. And yeah, that's basically what I did. And Happy New Year, and I hope you guys are successful in your stuff. Thanks for watching, and remember, I love you. Goodbye.